The start of the school day. It's a familiar scene for thousands of parents across South Wales. 7-year-old Lucy and 11-year-old Jack are severely autistic. Routine is more important to them than for most children. Small changes can make a big difference.
Around about 4 years ago, the local authority in Neath Talbot decided to make some changes to the transport for our son as he has an out-of-county placement. It was quite difficult, protracted experience really, and ended up with us taking the local authority to court. We thought it was all settled and fine and both children are really happy, but we received a letter, a few days ago, and it looks highly likely that our children's transport provider will change again.
Lucy's formed a very close bond with her taxi driver, as has Jack with the escorts on his minibus. A major change for Jack would really upset his routine, and it will obviously impact on his behaviour.
The National Autistic Society Cymru share Ian and Kathy's concerns on the impact of small changes.
Routine and consistency are very important, and all too often when you do get a break in that routine and consistency, which has been sort of forced upon them at the last minute, it can lead to quite a lot of anxiety and distress.
In a statement, Neath Port Talbot Council told us their transport arrangements are consistent with Assembly Government best practice, but do admit they overspent on social services this year. They're now looking to make savings to services like Jack and Lucy's. And it's not just Kathy and Ian that are affected. These parents are also concerned.
Well, you know, I've just lost so much sleep over the stress of all this going on. Actually put him through the front door and put him through my garden gate and try and force him on a bus where he doesn't know, you know, what bus he's getting on. He doesn't know the driver, he doesn't know the escorts. There's going to be children on the bus he's not going to know.
My son Luke is on the bus and well, he's just so comfortable with it. He loves it, and well, to change it would be devastating.
Lucy's had the same driver since she started school, and like other autistic children, the people that take them often become more than just drivers.
They're seeing the same person every day. The escort primarily knows the children's basic needs, they know their illnesses, and they cater towards that.
If the plans go ahead, Jack and Lucy could be taken to school by different drivers as early as June.
Say bye-bye. These are complete strangers, and I'm being asked to hand over the most precious thing in my life into the hands of these strangers. And how do I explain to severely disabled children that this is now what's going to happen? On the day that it does happen, I anticipate there'll be lots of tears from both sides.